My name is Obi Bekwe, and I'm the CEO of EnterpriseNGR. At EnterpriseNGR, we have a vision of a unified financial and professional services industry in which all sectors are enabled to achieve their potential and contribute to the transformation of Nigeria into the premier financial center of Africa. Our goal is to work collaboratively with the entire ecosystem of the financial and professional services industry and with government to develop and implement policies that will promote growth, efficiency, and transparency in our financial system. It has been demonstrated in many developed countries, for example, the UK, Singapore, and the US, that a strong financial system is the catalyst for economic development. The same can happen here in Nigeria. We're not reinventing the wheel, but we need to work together. United, we are strong, but divided as we currently are, we have less impact. We believe that if we can speak with one voice, we will be better positioned to influence policies and effect necessary changes. Therefore, at EnterpriseNGR, we will work every day to help build that one big voice of enterprise for the financial and professional services industry. This is our mission.
The financial and professional services sector is critical to every nation. I dare say it is the backbone of all successful economies. The cross-cutting nature of the sector makes it impact all other economic sectors, be it technology, oil and gas, manufacturing, agriculture, and so on. There is almost a perfect relationship between the performance of financial services and national growth and development. My name is Aigbuji Ike Imokwenye, and I take pride in the fact that I am a financial services professional. The sector has nurtured me, incubated the great organizations I'm privileged to have served as an employee, and most importantly, financial services has given me a platform to contribute towards building Nigeria. EnterpriseNGR is an independent non-profit comprised of individuals like me and the companies we work for. We represent the players in finance, in insurance, in banking, accounting, law, and other professional services who have come together to position Nigeria at the center of Africa's finance by collaborating on transformational nation-building initiatives. EnterpriseNGR will engage and partner with government at the nexus of policy formulation as well as implementation to foster a stable and enabling business environment.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this August occasion. My name is Enioluwa Adelowo, Principal of Cambridge Conference. That's a pure thank you. If you didn't get that, you could just say any. And oh my, I'm super excited to be your host this morning. I see all the people joining over the Zoom network and over online here. I see Jimo, I see Adeotun, I see Adedoyin, I see Adeola, I see Ajibola. Welcome to your graduation. It is indeed an exciting ceremony here. And I see all of our panelists, and I say good morning to every single one of you. I look forward to, an exciting time today because, it's over Zoom and the world is changing. But no matter what, we're going to give you such an exciting time, April. And let me tell you something. If you're there, wherever you are at home, I want you to, keep a glass with you. And at the end of this August occasion, we're going to cheers to our graduates as well. So ensure that you get a glass. My name is Enioluwa Adelowo once again. It's early morning and I'm sure we're all excited to, get this started. I want to see some applause. I want to see you participating as much as possible. I want you to give me that technology clap. I want you to give me that thumbs up. Exactly. Fill the room with all of you. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the love. The youth of Enterprise, is an initiative led by the Enterprise NGR. And, we're constantly training young people, to carve out a successful career in the global market as well. And, we've done this and impacted over 1,000 people. And we're not stopping anytime soon. And we're super excited that we're letting in, again, over 100 people into the global market, trained during the course time of 6 months by the Youth of Enterprise Initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Youth of Enterprise a round of applause wherever you are. If you want to clap, please do it. If you want to give a technological applause, please do it. Thank you so much for training people. And I said it, I'm a young person as well. When I was called to do this, I said, I'm jealous of everyone right here because of the things I've heard, the testimonials I've also listened to. I'm jealous of you all. And I said, okay, what are the recommendations for me to get this? You have to have at least a 2 to be 18 to 26, must have completed your NYC. And I said, oh, I've done all of this as well. So the next cohort, I'm definitely joining. And so if you're watching this right now, I would implore you to join the next cohort and join our wait list so that, you can get trained by the Youth of Enterprise. I assure you, when you hear the testimonials of all of our employers and the companies that we partner with, you will be surprised that you want to join us immediately. Please feel free to ask questions using the Q&A section, and also participate as much as possible, because I don't want you to be bored. I want everywhere chilled. I know you can see me. My name is Annie. You see me online sometimes, but now I'm your paddy throughout this session. So ensure you, of course, again, follow us on social media at Youth of Enterprise, and throughout this event, please use the hashtag YOE internship if you're posting on social media, which I implore you to post on social media. You could also tag me to it so that I could repost as well. I promise you such an exciting time. I promise you such an exciting morning. You're going to hear from so many exciting people. People will inspire me as well. And once again, you are most welcome to the YOE Cohort 2 graduation ceremony. Please, once again, a round of applause for everyone here. Thank you so much. We're going to take the opening remarks next by the one and only our CEO. I read the profile and I said, I'm inspired. I want to be like you someday. Miss Obi Ibekwe, the Chief Executive Officer of EnterpriseNGR, will give our opening remarks. And if you do not know, she has carved such an extraordinary part in the world of legal practice, finance, and policy, as well as advocacy, because she graduated with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in International Relations from Tufts University, Medford, USA, and a law degree from the University of Lagos, Nigeria. She was called to the Nigerian bar in 1986. I was in born yet. And holds an MBA degree from the prestigious Ross School of Business, University of Michigan in the USA. She has over 3 decades of work experience spanning legal practice, management consulting, banking, and advocacy. But most importantly, above all of this, she's our CEO. She has put this together, worked with an incredible team to ensure that all of us have such an impactful experience. So ladies and gentlemen, before she takes her opening remarks, please, I want her to feel the love. And once again, please give me your technological applause. Let me see you. Give me love, give me love, give me love. Thank you all so much. I don't want anybody sleeping, even though I can't see your faces, but I'm watching you. So you stay awake throughout this session. Give me so much love. Thank you. I appreciate you all for engaging as much as possible. Ms. Obibekwe, please, you're welcome. And we will take your opening remarks now.
Thank you so much, Annie. That was quite an introduction. And yes, today is about you, young people. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and most importantly, our incredible YOE Cohort 2 graduates, good morning. It is with immense joy and excitement that I welcome you all to the Youth of Enterprise graduation ceremony for Cohort 2. Today is a celebration of not just achievement, but of resilience, growth, and the boundless potential of our Nigerian youth. To our graduates, I want to extend my warmest congratulations. Your journey with YOE has been a testament to your dedication, hard work, and unwavering determination. From the moment you joined our program, you embarked on a path of discovery, learning, and personal growth. And today, as you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, know that you carry with you the knowledge, skills, and confidence to conquer any challenge that comes your way. Today is not just about looking back on how far you've come, It's also about looking ahead to the bright futures that await you. As you leave the YOE program and step out into the world, remember that you are equipped with everything you need to succeed. You are not just graduates, you are trailblazers, innovators, and change makers. The world is waiting for your brilliance, and I have no doubt that you will go on to achieve greatness in whatever path you choose to pursue. Now to our YOE stakeholders, EnterpriseNGR members, partnering organizations, donors, and supporters, we say a big thank you for your unwavering commitment to our mission. Your dedication has been instrumental in helping our graduates reach this momentous milestone, and we're incredibly grateful for your continued support. I want to use this opportunity to invite more organizations to join this noble cause and support us by providing more internship slots for our interns across the country or by your kind donations. Together, we are confident that we can build a solid foundation for Nigeria's future workforce and empower more young people. As we celebrate the achievements of our graduates today, let us also take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought us here. YOE began with a vision to empower young Nigerians with the skills, knowledge, and opportunities they need to thrive in today's world. And as we stand here today, I am filled with pride and gratitude for all that we have accomplished together, impacting up to 1,000 deserving youths across various parts of Nigeria, across social strata and gender divides, fills me with hope for the future of our youths. So let us give a virtual resounding round of applause to the graduating class of Cohort 2. May your futures be bright, your dreams be bold, and your hearts be filled with endless possibilities. Congratulations, graduates. The world is yours for the taking. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our CEO, for such an incredible speech. Thank you. Please, a round of applause for our CEO. And yes, amen. Amen to all of your prayers. Our futures are bright. The world is for our taking. You know, if you heard the words that she used, she said, you all are trailblazers, you are innovators, you are impactful people in the society. And that is exactly what we want, for you all to go out there and take the global markets and, you know, be the change that the world needs to see, and keep the flag flying for the YOE, you know, and let everyone know that, oh, where did you come from? Let them say something about you. Where did you come from? Oh, of course, you must know, I did the YOE Enterprise Cohort 2. I'm different, I'm special, I'm not like you all. And you're not like all of us who have not. And also, even members of staff who work at YOE, I'm showing a shade to some of them who didn't go through this process. So where you all are different, you all are special children, you all are special youths, and we're the basic ones. Once again, thank you, Ms. Obi Ibekwe, for such a thrilling speech. And yes, we say amen to all your prayers. I want you all to tell me one word that you would use to describe your YOE experience. Give me one word in the chat box. What would you say about your YOE experience? Let me know. Let me see it. Fill me with words. Was it thrilling? Was it exciting? Was it powerful? Yes, thank you. Someone says it was wonderful. Yes, I'm sure it was indeed wonderful. Okay, someone says here that it was impactful. Yes, impactful. I need more words from you all. More words from you all. We have 128 people here, and so I need as many as possible. Exciting, thrilling, educating. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your description of the YOE experience. Thank you all so much. Once again, I want to implore all of you to use the chat box as much as possible when you have questions. If you want to react, if you don't want to type in, you can also react as well sending love and celebrations. Let's keep this as interactive as much as possible, and so that no one is bored or tired or sleeping. And if you're sleeping, don't worry. Like I told you earlier, I have my eyes on you. I have my eyes everywhere across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look at our interns, the people who are celebrating today, our lovely, lovely, lovely interns who are graduating from the YOE cohort. Please, please, these people who are celebrating, the people who we are all here for. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your graduates. Congratulations, Chibuzo. Congratulations, Confidence. Congratulations to you all. Well done on such a thrilling experience of 6 months. You have put in the work, you have done so much, you have proven yourself worthy, you've worked with incredible companies, and we are so proud of all of the testimonials that we've heard from our employers, partners. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see you take the world and the global market as well. Well done so much. Well done. You all have worked with incredible companies of repute as well, and you have done not just yourselves proud, but your parents proud as well, and all of us who are rooting for you. I'm personally rooting for you. I see Sarah Gabriel, I see Moses Ayorinde, I see Prince, I see Innocent. I am rooting for you all. You are the next trailblazers. You are the next innovators who are going to take our world and our future to better places for us all. And so we are so proud of you. Once again, congratulations. Congratulations, Samuel. Congratulations, Mary Adebi. Congratulations, Aisha. Congratulations, Zainab. You all look so beautiful as well. I must say that. I was saying it earlier that it's like there's specifications to the people who I picked. Everybody looks so handsome, well dressed. You can see the purses, and you can tell those who took their pictures in the offices that they worked in. There's a little bit of confidence and excitement to it. And so once again, we're also proud of you. Congratulations. Well done, Daniel. Well done. Of course, if you see your name, of course, please give yourself a round of applause. You've done yourself proud. You've all done yourself proud. Yes, fill the room with applause. Congratulations to you. We're also proud of you. Well done, Mercy. I can't wait for you all to hear the testimonial, some of the things that were said by our employer partners. And if you're from a company in here, I don't know why you would not have a YOE intern in your office, because you need us in your office. We're not even begging you. We're posting a little bit here because you need us. We don't need you, sir. I'm just kidding. Please have us in your offices. Once again, congratulations to everyone. We are also proud of you. We are incredibly proud of you. And if you are just joining us, you're welcome to the YOE Cohort 2 virtual graduation ceremony. We're delighted to have you here. And so please do participate, get a glass, and we're bound to have a fun time here. Once again, congratulations to all of our graduating interns. Please, a round of applause for you all. We're also proud of you. Thank you. We can't wait to see what you achieve in the future. We are rooting for you. I am rooting for you. And I can't wait. I know already. If you pass through this, you're going to, be incredible people, innovators, like our CEO has described you, trailblazers, the next people we're going to see. Thank you all so much once again for joining this August occasion. My name is Eniolu Adeluwa. If you're just joining in, and of course, please ensure to use the hashtag YOE Enterprise, and of course follow us on social media at Youth of Enterprise. Please, we're on all social media platforms, so we do not segregate here. None is for the Gen Zs or the millennials. We're on Facebook as well, so you can also follow us there. We're going to take the keynote speech next, and this man right here, when you read some profiles, you have to take water. You go, because it's a mouthful. It's people have done so much work, and you're just inspired. You're just, this is the person I want to be like next. And I'm so inspired by our keynote speaker today, Mr. Bola Adieko, the Group Director, Special Projects at Flour Mills Nigeria PLC. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's all he has done, that's a different case. But Mr. Adieko is a seasoned business executive with over 30 years of cognate experience I've not even lived for 30 years. So if someone's been working for 30 years, you know how much work he has done. And, you know, he has worked with so many companies like JP Morgan Chase, where he rose to become Vice President, Global Trade Finance. He has also held several management positions, such as the Chief of Staff and Head Corporate Service Division at the NGX Exchange Group. He currently holds the position of the Group Director, Special Projects at Flour Mills of Nigeria, where it provides executive leadership for the initiation and flawless execution of business growth initiatives. Mr. Adeko is an alum of Harvard Business School and inside at the executive and board education level. He's a lifetime member and fellow of the Institute of Directors Nigeria and has served as the non-executive director on boards of organizations, several boards of organizations, including the United Nations Global Compact Network Nigeria and NG Clearing Limited. He currently sits on the board of Global Reporting Initiative and Vice Chair Bako Mopak Nigeria Limited and Ion Global Markets. Wow, incredible, incredible, incredible. He's a fellow of the Institute of Credit Administration, as well as an associate of the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even read it all because, you know, if I read it all, we might as well not have a graduation ceremony here today because we'll be here for hours. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me. I need to see your applause once again. Join me in extending a warm welcome to the incredible, the CEO said something about him. He said, there is no other person we would rather have than you, Mr. Bola Adeko. And we are grateful that you made time out to, you know, to be with us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome and let him feel the love of the YOE love, the Youth of Enterprise type of love. Thank you so much. Please welcome Mr. Bola Adeko for his keynote speech.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Annie, I hope you saw me drink water as you were rounding off earlier on, as you had instructed. And maybe on the side of levity, I had hoped that I would sneak in to claim as part of the Gen Z, but you've already put me on full blast.
We would allow you. We would allow you. You can associate with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm always excited to be among the young people. Let me start off by extending my heartfelt gratitude to Obi, CEO of Enterprise Nigeria, and her entire team for extending the invitation to me this morning to speak to you all. I also should use this opportunity, I don't think you ever get tired of doing that, to say a big thank you and congratulations for all the folks that we are celebrating this morning. I believe fair to say that you should consider yourselves as being in a special breed, knowing the kind of process you went through before you said that you were selected and now you successfully graduated. The topic I've been asked to speak about is something around perhaps sharing some ideas on what it takes to build a successful career. I always sort of shudder a little bit when I'm asked to talk about how to build a successful career, because for all intents and purposes, I'm still working. And so I still have quite a bit to learn myself. But what I hope to do this morning is to share a few ideas and some learnings that I've gathered over the years of working that might be of use to you. Obi talked earlier on about a bit of the evolution of YOE, but I think, as has been acknowledged already, since I'm not a stranger to how EnterpriseNGR came to be, that I just spend maybe a few minutes to build upon that a little bit. And I think it's important to give some indication as to the long-term sustainability of this program. So circa 2019, 2020, when the inaugural board of EnterpriseNGR, chaired by Iwoje Aigimogede, started to deliberate on how to make sure that when EnterpriseNGR came to market, that it was done right. And certainly there were a number of measurement points that were identified. But one that was very important that stuck in my mind as I was reflecting on what to say this morning was the need to build a platform that addressed obviously a number of issues that sort of bedevil us in this country today, but knowing that you can't fix everything, but at least to be very focused and deliberate about for those that we chose to address, to make sure that we're very intentional about it and also very inclusive. So a few things that were identified upfront that were very important in that construct was to ensure that it solved a big problem. So you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand in Nigeria today, one of the major problems that we continue to face as a nation is the issue of youth unemployment. And so we would say not just unemployment, but also underemployment. And so that speaks to the quality of folks that not just go through the academic institutions, but also are fit for purpose when it comes to actually going into the workforce and being productive citizens. And so the way the vision was laid out was to make sure that we were able to hit enough people across the country. And my hope is, I think, as you look through the scroll of all the graduates today, that you see a fair representation across the country, but also to deal with how to equip people with, these young people with the kind of skills, both the technical as well as the soft skills to make them successful in life. And so if you fast forward to now, this is the second cohort as far as graduation, it's very clear that while it's still early days to declare victory, that they're on the right trajectory. And I want to congratulate OB and her team again for turning what was, scribbled on a white piece of paper a couple of years ago to reality that hopefully will help improve the luck of the country as a whole. Let me pivot now to addressing the question of what are those things that either from my own personal experience or borrowing from folks that I've also seen over the years working closely that might be helpful as you chart your own career going forward. And these are not exhaustive by any chance, or by any means rather, but just a few nuggets here that you may want to just note down. The first one I'll put under the umbrella label of you have to own and run your own race. And what do I mean by that? It's very easy to try and copy and paste and look at your next door neighbor and say, okay, this guy wants to be a doctor, or this guy wants to be an engineer. I also have to follow suit. I always say it's very important to speak to what is, even in the early days of our growing up, maybe even when you're in high school, identify things that you know are your strengths and your areas of passion, and use that as your lever for identifying your career choices. This is not to say that over time, as things evolve, that you don't adapt and change as you go along. And thirdly, if you had a chance to read through, if I could just inject a little personal anecdote, if I looked at my resume, for instance, you would be a bit confused as to, okay, is this guy an accountant? Is he a project manager? Is he an executive? And that was intentional for me. I wanted at the beginning of my career to have a well-rounded background that allowed me to be able to sort of move from one industry to the other and from one role to the other. And so if I look back now, this is my 30-year career, there's practically no area of the business that I have not had the opportunity to either work in or to lead in some fashion. So if that's what you're calling, if that's what you choose to do, just stay focused and make sure you have that roadmap as to how you now deliver against it. Another one that I think oftentimes gets a bit overlooked, which again, if I could put something under the I wish I knew better when I was younger and perhaps in your age bracket, is the idea of building a very strong network. And I'll attach to that concept of network also a good mentor core. Why is that important? I think you've heard the phrase, it's not about what you know, but who you know. I've rephrased it for myself to say it's actually both. So you have to have the core competency, you have to have the strong technical skills, you have to have the good character, but also you need to make sure that you identify people that can even help enhance those skills. And over time, I've found people that, and some just by age, but folks that actually have diverse and different experiences than I have, to use them as my mentors. Because what that does is it allows me to take things that I don't know and add it to what I know. And even in that process, it helps you to do one other thing I'm going to talk about now, which is the ability to always constantly evolve. And in that evolution, I use three different words. One is you learn, you unlearn, and then you relearn. And what that speaks to is your ability to be nimble and to be open-minded. I think sometimes we find ourselves in a bit of a quagmire where we feel we've learned something so much that you kind of block out new ideas. And that certainly is a recipe for, I don't want to say disaster, but not having a successful career. But so the idea is make sure that even if you're deemed as an expert in a particular field, always make sure you use, like I always joke, use more of the this than your mouth, which is to listen and to make sure that you adapt as you go forward. I want to give you another one that hopefully would be of use to you, and that's around what I call work-life balance. Work-life balance, I think if you talk to different people, they have different interpretations of it. But for me, in the most simplistic form, it's around understanding that at the end of the day, what you do for a living, so whether it's you work for a company or you own your own business, it's an end to a mean. Oh, sorry, it's a means to an end, meaning it's allowing you to be able to have some sort of livelihood to provide for yourself, as well as other people that you care for. But it shouldn't be to the sacrifice of not having a quality life outside of work and business. So whatever your passions are, be it you like to play tennis, you like to go running, you like to travel, and travel doesn't always mean you have to jump on a plane. There are many things within the footprint of Nigeria where you can go to at least explore, just as examples of things that you can do to further broaden yourself. And I think what also that makes you is a more rounded person. And he talked about not trying to have a boring conversation today. So let me borrow a bit from that. So imagine you meet someone that has been touted as this very smart engineer and knows, the ins and outs of their profession. And when you meet this person is over cocktail or maybe at a lunch event. And once you start talking to the person about professional stuff, there's nothing else to talk about. That doesn't allow for what I'll call ability to engage and build relationships. And so for whatever it is that makes you float, whatever it is that drives you, whatever it is that makes you excited outside of work, I would always encourage you to make sure that you find ways to blend that with work. And I think in the new age of work today, where there are opportunities that employers provide for folks to explore those sides of their life, I think you should make sure you take advantage of it. My last one, and I chose that for a particular reason, it's around resilience. Anyone that kids you that, by coming out of school 2.2 or first class, and by the way, getting a fantastic job with maybe one of the top tier firms that life is all going to be rosy from there on, is lying to you. And so the message here is that you need to brace yourself up for times where there will be rough patches, times where no matter what you've done, there will be certain setbacks. And so the measure of your resilience is not so much about whether you fail or whether you fall. It would always be about how quickly and how well you're able to pick yourself up. And by the way, by extension, also supporting other people that have similar needs. And so as you progress forward with your career, because you're still very much early stages of it, just remember those things that I've shared with you this morning. Again, I've indicated a not exhaustive list, and you may find ways to better characterize or describe them yourself. But these are things that are very practical, as I found out over time, and to make sure that you always continue to strive for the best. With that, I would close out by expressing my gratitude for your attention this morning and congratulate you again on your graduation today and wish you all the best. Over back to you, Amy.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Bolade. Please a round of applause. A round of applause for such a beautiful, oh, let me feel you on with something real quick. When powerful men speak, they don't say too much, but yet you catch the nuggets immediately. And I got a biro immediately, and I said, I got to take notes. I got to take notes immediately, and I've learned so much. And he said something very powerful there. He said it's not about, especially in this part of the world, it's not about what you know, but you also need to know people. And now I know Mr. Bola Adeko, and I also know Ms. Obi Bekwe, you know, we're friends, you know, they are my senior friends. And so when people see me outside and they ask me, who do you know? I'm like, are you playing with me? Do you know who I know? Mr. Bola Adeko, you want me to call him? I have his phone number, don't try me. And so, you know, we're networking here, and I want to know, throughout your time here, let me know which fellow intern have you connected with? Which fellow intern have you met during this program? What states did you meet each other from? Where is this other person? And, you know, leave that in the chat box, and I'll read it soonest. Let me know that if you've networked enough with each other. Once again, today is not just about us, it's about everyone, and the graduates especially we're celebrating today. And, you know, congratulations once again to all of you. We're so proud of you. I want to, you know, get in the chat box what you've learned from what Mr. Bolade has said. I would tell you one that I've learned and I would take with me is that as young people, we must be resilient. We must push harder. We must go forward with things. We must say, when doors say no to us, we say, yes, we knock harder. When you hear no, we knock harder again and again. And so once again, Mr. Bolade, we thank you so much for such insightful takeaways. Thank you so much for, you know, also making time out to be here with us. We are grateful. We are grateful to you. If you have any questions, please ensure to use the chat box and let's, you know, drop your questions there. I'm not sure I can see them right now, but please, if you have any questions, we will take questions. And Joy Abara, the head of programs at EnterpriseNGR, would also facilitate this session where we would answer questions for the next 3 to 5 minutes. You know, any questions that has to do with life, any of them all. And again, I see all of you. Thank you all so much for being here. I see Okeni Keolua. I see Olaoluwa, I see Oluwaseun Lasisi, I see Oluwatumininu Olutayo, I see Oluwagbemiga Oseni. Again, well done, well done, well done. Oh, okay. People met in Abia, people met in Akwa Ibom, people met in Benue. That's really exciting. We had people who met in Benue, we had people met in Edo, we had people met in each other in Kaduna. We had people who met in Kano. I would have expected to see a lot of Lagos, but okay, yes, there is Lagos, there is Rivers, there is Abuja. And I'm so proud of my people from Kano, because I always say a lot of people do not know, but I'm from Kano. I was born in this part of the world, but truly, the most innermost part of me is from Kano. So congratulations to my fellow brothers. Although we're fasting right now, so we'll soon break. Just keeping it there. We will take questions now, and Mr. Bola Adeko, as well as Joy Abara, would help facilitate this. And so if you have any questions, please do let us know as we take your questions and see how we can help answer them as well. Please let's hear those questions. Let's hear those questions and how we can help that. Please, ladies and gentlemen, Joy Abara of Youth of Enterprise.
Thank you very much, Annie. Good morning, everyone. I'm really excited and pumped to be part of this ceremony. Once again, congratulations to all of our Cohort 2 graduates. I'm very excited for how far you have come. From the quality of questions coming in, I can tell that we have quite a number of people who are eager to join the bandwagon, and I'm very happy to attend to your questions. From the chat, the Q&A section, I can see someone asking, when is the next cohort opening? That's a very good question. For every person here who is intending to be part of the YOE internship program, please know that our next cohort opens next month. But guess what? You can actually start signing up right away. If you look into the chat, you would see the link to our website. You can visit www.enterprisengr.com/YOE. Now is your chance. Do not wait. I have another question with someone asking if he or she can join without having completed NYSC. Now, it's sad to say, but our program is pretty much open to those who have completed NYSC, but it's not to say that you cannot aspire to join this initiative, okay? The minute you're done with your NYSC, you can as well plan to apply for the program. We're open to deserving candidates, talented candidates from different parts of Nigeria who are ambitious, who are smart between the ages of 18 to 26, people who have completed their university education with a minimum pass of degree of 2.2, okay? So please bear that in mind as you think YOE. We also have a question of someone asking about fees being paid to apply. No, our program does not require you to pay to apply for it, okay? This program, like I said, is open to Nigerian graduates, and our motive is really to solve the challenge of unemployment. And so we would never require you to pay a dime to apply for the program. If anything, upon successful completion of your application process, you get paid when you get connected to the employers who choose you to be part of their organizations. I'd like to say, please keep the questions coming in. We may not be able to attend to all the questions here today, but please follow us on all our social media pages. That it's a good place where we get to answer the majority of your questions. Please stay connected and please keep following. Thank you very much. Over to you, Eddie.
Thank you, Joy, for answering those important questions. Like you heard, if you're willing to join our cohort, please ensure to go to www.enterprisenngr.com/YOE, and you can join the next cohort. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that wherever you are, you're still there awake. And again, I see all of you. We're going to take testimonials next. But I say to everyone who is here, whenever you go outside through this graduation ceremony, and that you pass through this cohort, you go buga. So wherever you are, ensure that you're bugaing the next person and letting them know that you finished from the YOE Enterprise program. We will take testimonials now from our graduating interns, and they will tell us of their experience, how they enjoyed the program, and so that those who are willing to join as well can even feel more motivated to join the program. We'll take testimonials now. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daniel. I learned about this program from social media. I researched about it and I got so excited because of the many things they promised.
So my name is Zulehat Ogunene Abdullah. I first learned about YOE through my active involvement in the Sustainability and Research Network. As an advocate for the environmental and sustainable development, I'm always looking out for opportunities to improve my skill, my knowledge, my experience, and finding meaningful ways to contribute to the environment and contribute to the field. Through my network, I came across recommendations for the program and it piqued my interest. Upon further research about the program, I was amazed and impressed by YOE's reputation of not just providing mentorship, but providing enhanced mentorship and also hands-on learning experience.
My name is Olaribadu Murala. I'm an intern at Cohort Partners through the YOE initiative Youth of Enterprise. I heard about Youth of Enterprise during my personal parade in Federal Development in 2023.
I had tremendous expectation for the program, before I entered, and that was because I saw the kind of, partners they had and the leaders in the initiative.
I met with the lady who introduced me to the Youth of Enterprise initiative. She told me that I could register with the organization and get posted to a reputable company that can intern for 6 months without having to pay a dime or a local experience.
My overall expectation of YOE has been one that has been nothing short of transformative. It has exceeded my expectation on multiple levels. It exceeded my support and surpassed my expectation in not just in terms of the quality of mentorship and learning opportunities, but also in in-depth personal and professional growth. It also helped me to enhance my skills and my capability as a researcher and as an environmental activist.
I got to meet people, build a good network of trusted people in the industry. I got to learn, I got to introduce into a career I always chased or had passion for.
I was able to work on different projects from which I learned client management, client relationship management, client communication, problem solving, analytical thinking and critical thinking.
I am committed to leveraging the lessons learned and connection made through the YOE to drive for positive impact and positive change in my community and beyond.
By the grace of God and courtesy of this program currently, working as an investment banker with the firm I was attached to, that's Coronation Major Bank, and it's been an interesting journey so far.
My dedication for research enhanced by YOE internship has borne fruit as my proposal on unveiling the complexity exploiting the educational experience of Muslim girls in the North has been shortlisted for an APN research.
I also appreciate you, very partners, for the opportunity to intern with the company. I want to thank you for the knowledge and experience that you have helped me to acquire. I want to thank my colleagues also for the relationship that have been built.
They have been the perfect match for we that, when we leave the space of the educational system and we come into the labor market, they have been the perfect fit to take us or lead us by the hand. A lot of people were unskilled, so they came in and trained people like us to get us, skilled enough to be employable in this space. And it's one of the traits, or it's one of the qualities of a good initiative or a good program who are championing the cause of employment in Nigeria, for example, in Nigerian space.
I want to appreciate you as Enterprise for this opportunity that I've been given to me to launch myself into the corporate world and to gain this experience that I've been able to get.
So it's been wonderful, and I applaud them, and I also thank them for what they have done for me and what they are doing so far for the upcoming cohorts of YOE. Thank you, and if you're there, come on, just have fun and enjoy every bit of it, because this is a step in the right direction.
I am immensely grateful for the support and also the guidance from YOE that has fueled my growth as a researcher and as an advocate. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please, a round of applause for such beautiful testimonials. We doff our hearts for you guys, that even in the Nigerian way, we say 3 bossas to you. Bossa, bossa, bossa. Congratulations to you, Daniel, Morolake, and Zulia. Thank you for such beautiful testimonials. And they're encouraged, if you're waiting to join the cohort, ensure that you join. And if you're in it, just, take your time. And like earlier, Mr. Boladeko said, own your race and run your race according to your own speed. And he said it again. Take your time, enjoy the process in all of it. And, now we'll take, again, beautiful testimonials from our employer partners, these people who have employed our interns through the 6 months. And let's take these testimonials and, beautiful messages from these people. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Oluwasegun Makai. I'm the head of investor relations at the NGS Group Limited. I would like to commend Miriam Adekon, an intern with the NGS Group Investment, for exceptional performance during time with us.
My name is Funke Onofi, Talent Management Officer at CSCS. In 2023, CSCS welcomed 4 interns from the Youth of Enterprise Graduate Internship Program.
Amina Ibrahim was assigned to NGS RECO from YOE, under the YOE Internship Program.
We requested some of the best, and YOE delivered on that. It was very easy to forget that they were interns at all, because they conducted themselves with grace, a sense of responsibility, and they took ownership of their jobs.
And our strong ethic and valuable qualities have made her an asset to the NGS Group.
Quality of talent, and that has been incredible. Amina has handled every task assigned to her with so much diligence and on ethics.
We designed their placements to be flexible, allowing them to explore different functions within the organization.
But generally, when it comes to the quality of the talent she's bringing to the board, yes, at her level, she has exhibited a very commendable attitude. That was a huge support from YOE. The program has been of immense importance to us and of immense value in terms of filling the gap for personnel, particularly in our department, Market Surveillance and Investigation Department. That is a department under the NGS RECO Limited.
The training program, from what I have observed, it covers the fundamental skills and knowledge that fresh out of school graduates need to succeed when they start their careers.
And the NGS group will keep participating in the YOE programs, which demonstrate our commitment to addressing youth unemployment.
And I think the internship program should be encouraged, should be well supported by all stakeholders, at least being able to bridge the gap of skills, the right skill sets for institutions. So we'll say they should, keep up the good work.
From a business perspective, the YOE program was very instrumental for closing some of our hiring gaps. At the end of the program, we had 4 new hires and very minimal hiring costs. So to the 4 of CSCS, that's Messi, Mildred, Ozioma, and Ibukun, I hope that you're as proud of yourselves as we all are of you. You performed excellently, and we have very strong faith in your potential to succeed. To the YOE cohort, congratulations on your graduation. CSCS wishes you success in all of your endeavors.
Okay, at this time, I want our panelists to be all can see. All of us, please, let's give not a technological round of applause for these people, but let's put our hands together. Beautiful testimonials, beautiful testimonials. Our interns have done us proud. We are all so proud of you. One Funke of CSCS mentioned there, she said, we are the best of the best sent to us, 4 interns and 4 hires. That is incredible. That is a testimonial everybody, every parent wants to hear about. And, the youth of Enterprise is very proud of Messi, Mildred, Ibuku, and Ozioma. You have done yourselves proud, but most importantly, you have done YOE proud. And you're the reason why this enterprise exists, encouraging people to do better, encouraging people to go out there and make a name for themselves. And again, a round of applause from all of us, the panelists. We say thank you for doing the YOE proud and doing yourselves proud as well. And to our interns, once again, congratulations to you all on your graduation. I hope that you all are still there. There's something exciting really coming in about 1 minute. 1 minute, it's something really exciting is coming. But to our employer partners who are watching right now, please ensure that you take charge of this. Like I said before, we're not begging you. We're not begging you people, because like you heard, the best of the best comes from here. And so if you're looking for interns that will do you proud, will not stress you, we give you the work. A lot of people always complaining, oh, Gen Z this, Gen Z that, but we're telling you the best of the Gen Zs come from YOE. So if you're an employer partner there, please ensure to send an email to joy.abara@enterprisengr.com. She's our head of programs at YOE. And we would send you the best of the best, depending on what you write in the email, if we're impressed by it, because we're not begging you. Again, please thank you to Mr. Tony, Mr. Shegun of NGX for the testimonials as well. And once again, Ms. Funke of CSCS, thank you for the testimonials. We're really grateful, and we're really grateful that you hired us. At this moment, during the course of the program, we add group sessions and group presentations as well. And, at some point, they say competition is the spice of life. So we put in some tricks there, and we put in some prizes there. And, with every competition, there must be winners. And 3 groups have emerged with incredible work from the practical teamwork that they've done. And we have Group 17, Group 3, and Group 16. Please, a round of applause for members of Group 17, Group 3, and Group 16. Please clap for yourselves. Give yourself a technological round of applause. 3 of you have emerged winners. Although someone is going to take first, someone's going to take second, and someone's going to take third. And you will hear that soon. So congratulations to all members of those groups. Group 17, Youth Unemployment and its Effect on the Economy. Your representative, Sarah Gabriel, will now speak. Sarah Gabriel.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sarah Gabriel from Group 17, speaking on youth unemployment and its effect on the economy. All protocols fully observed. Thomas Carl said, a man willing to work and unable to find work is perhaps the saddest sight that fortune inequality exhibits under the sun. Estimated unemployment rate in Nigeria as at 2023 from the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics looking from 2015, we'll see that it started from, in 2015, it was 10.4%, down to 2016, 2017, and up to 2023, when it became 40.6%. All of this put together, we'll see that the rate at which unemployment increased from 2015 down to 2023 increased at an alarming rate. Now, the question that we'll ask is, what are the causes? The causes are due to three things we are highlighted, which are poor educational planning, poor enabling environment, and misconception about technical and vocational studies, like we have all heard from different people. Poor planning could be traced to educational system of Nigeria that do not equip students enough. Misconception about practical skills that would turn them into great job employees. Then we'll look at the effects. We'll look at what are the effects of youth unemployment. We have political instability, we have terrorism, and the likes. The most recent of them all is the NSAS that happened in 2020. We can't overemphasize the political impediments that all of these costs to Nigeria. As at 2020 in October, we heard a lot of things. Aside from this, terrorism. Youth unemployment is the greatest national insecurity because an idle hand, they say, is the devil's workshop. So in this light, the question on everyone's lips is, how do we solve this? What is the solution to all of this? One, training program for skill development, like what YOE is doing, a profound medium to equip people like us, like myself, train us, giving us the right skills that we need, that when we go out there, employers see us and see us at the right fit. Because when we come out of school with so much high hopes. But when you get to the labor market, you know that you've not started at all. What's the next thing? Youth access to capital. This will create the enabling environment we're talking about, not just for those who want to work, and also those who want to be entrepreneurs. You can tell me everybody have ideas, but not everybody have access to capital to fund that ideas. An idea that is not funded is as good as not having an idea at all. And the last of it all is skill matching. Skill matching, how to match their skills to the right things that the employers need. Just like we all have gone through the 6 months, like myself, I intend with Access Bank, and I learned a lot of things that have helped me. And why are we equipped with a lot of things that I need?
Sarah Gabriel. Okay. Do we have members of Group 17 in the room? When Sarah started, she started with Thomas Carl said. I said, oh, she didn't come to play. Yeah, she came for battle. She came to Sarah, are you still with us? Sarah, I think you may have to unmute your mic. So she's really speaking passionately. Sarah.
DP.
Okay, Sarah. Sarah, we can hear you now. As you round up.
In conclusion, unemployment, if not checked, will raise the poverty level, crime, violence, inflation, and the overall country's GDP, if not checked. Narendra Modi said, we need to give importance to skills development because this is the only way we can solve unemployment. Thank you all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. My name is Sarah Gabriel once again.
Come on, please, a round of applause for Sarah Gabriel of Group 17. She brought the sword to a knife fight. She said, I came here to win. And she said, Thomas Carl said, Nicholas Skid's political impediment. She's really serious about this. Thank you, Sarah, for such beautiful presentation. You have done Group 17 proud. And, we've learned a lot from you. So we'll take Group 3 now, and we will take your representative, Akim Shogunwa Adebowale, and they will talk about how to create a healthy work-life balance to avoid mental health challenges. Akim, take it away. Group 3, let's see what you...
All right, good morning, everyone. This is Akim Adebowale Shogunwa. I'm representing Group 3. All protocol being observed. So, we have a topic that says how to create a healthy work-life balance to avoid mental health challenges. So I'll start with some definition of terms such as work-life balance. So work-life balance refers to the equilibrium an individual strives to maintain between their professional responsibilities and personal life, ensuring that they neither overshadow the other. Also, I will take the definition of mental health. Mental health encompasses an individual emotional, psychological, and social well-being, and how it affects how they feel, how they act, and also it influences how they handle stress. All right, so the average millennial emphasizes the importance of work-life balance, ranking it just below salary in job priorities. That is, most people now they take how flexible work can be, also how it can like balance with their personal lifestyle as a priority before taking a job. So there is this study that says in 2014, it says that after a certain amount of hour at a workplace, like the productivity of workers tends to reduce. So like where I intend in access bank, when it's already around maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock thereabouts, people tend to make mistakes in their transactions. That is, they're already tired because they don't get enough break. So we believe that there should be enough break, there should be enough flexibility in job that can make people balance it with their personal life. So there are ways employee can actually that employee can actually ensure this work-life balance. That is, they need to what create flexible leave policies. They need to what give flexible work options. They need to create a family-friendly work environment, and they need to provide educational support. Also, we can help ourselves by balancing this our work life by make sure that we set priorities and we do what time management, and also we embrace self-care and self practice. So there are benefits to this work-life balance. Well, one of the benefits is what is increased overall happiness. Also it enhanced job satisfaction. Also it helps in resilience that employer face at work. So like there are some people now, when they get to make mistake at their workplace, they don't get to be happy, or probably there is too much job from the previous day, like too much tax from previous day. They don't get to what be able to function well as work the second day. So all these things need to be considered so that there will be a good transaction process, such as when I was in Access Bank now, so that there won't be any mistakes, so that there won't be injuries. So now I'll go to conclusion that says that maintaining balance between this work and personal life is indispensable for preserving mental well-being. Also, additionally, building a robust support system with friends, family, and colleagues plays a pivotal role in fostering environment and emotional resilience. So we beg our employee to give us a good work-life balance. Thank you.
Thank you, Akim. Thank you. Thank you for such beautiful presentation. A round of applause for him. Maybe Akim said something there. He said, at Access Bank, I use Access Bank. I don't mind if they make a mistake in transaction. If they send me like 1 billion naira, that's okay. That's okay. Please don't give them work-life balance for that. But if they're taking money out of my accounts, then we have a problem. But thank you so much, Akim, and thank you. Congratulations to Group 3 for such beautiful presentation on work-life balance there. Lastly, we will take Unjoku Elizabeth of Group 16, navigating the impact of fuel subsidy and strategies for employee support. Navigating the impact of fuel subsidy and strategies for employee support. Unjoku Elizabeth, please take it away. Thank you.
Great day, everyone. I'm Elizabeth, a YOE intern. Today, on behalf of my group, I'll be taking us briefly through the topic, navigating the impact of fuel subsidy removal in Nigeria and strategies for employee support. So let's picture this. With the increase in fuel prices directly impacting our employees' daily lives, it potentially is leading to financial strain with the hike in prices of goods and services, and not just in transportation. So what we're trying to do here today is to show, acknowledge, and address these concerns. We're not just reacting, we're showing ways to proactively ensure the welfare of employees in their organization. So let's jump into some of these strategies that we're proposing. First on the list, we're talking about communication and transparency. So effective and honest communication is a compass through challenging.
Elizabeth. Okay, what will it, like, you see, this is what we're talking about. We're navigating the impact of fuel subsidy, because, you know, that's okay. Elizabeth, do
Sorry,
we have?
I'm back.
Okay, sorry about that.
I'm sorry, my network is a bit bad. But can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can, Elizabeth.
Okay. The first strategy on the list is communication and transparency. Effective and honest communication is a compass through challenging times, right? In this way, our companies, organizations can show that they are aware of everything that is happening recently regards the fuel subsidy removal and mention how they are willing to show support to these employees. We're saying the organization should establish a clear communication plan, providing regular updates, create a kind of forum for dialogue, and ensure transparency. Very important. This in turn will better build trust and keep everyone informed and reassured. Let's imagine going through a turbulent sea or turbulence on the plane. So in as much as the captain, the pilot, the cabin crew are looking for a solution to steady the ship or plane, one thing the people on board secretly always want to hear is a message of hope in that gloomy time. Am I right? And so now let's imagine if these crew members are quiet, it's double trouble. So we can now see how communication is a good tool in trying times like this. Next up on the list, we have what we call employee assistance programs, the EAPs. Employees are the heart of organizations, as we can all agree. So when we talk about EAPs, it goes beyond the professional realm. They're trying to embrace the personal too. Things like counseling services, financial planning, resources, and workshops for skill building. So we know how in this period it can get very tough for employers, but if possible, an in-house planning with the financial team to see if a salary review for bonuses can be factored in. The company I entered with kind of did that, Access Bank. So it will be helpful under the EAP to assist employee because of the hike in transport fares due to subsidy removal. Why do I say this? For instance, we have people who complain about being underpaid. Now their expenses have tripled, especially in transportation. This same set of people who, for example, pay 300 before to and fro, now are paying a whooping sum of 1,000 naira to make that same trip. Most of us here can relate to this. So you can see the EAPs are a matter of fact is how the EAPs are an investment in our team's resilience and how we can better keep employees motivated to face the coming times ahead. Next, we have flexible work arrangements. So what do I mean by this? It's majorly to improve work-life balance and adaptability. Now, how can we achieve that? Flexibility is the key to adaptability. Let's imagine a work environment where commuting challenges are met with understanding and adaptability. For instance, firstly, we're proposing reducing unnecessary impromptu work requests during weekdays and holidays. Very, very important. Or better still, there should be provision for transport fare bonuses for employees that come to work on non-working days. Also now, in our digital world today, companies should support hybrid or remote work where possible for positions that allow for it though, and also make provision for data allowances for these hybrid or remote workers, right? Then for positions in the company that are strictly on-site roles, as we know, supporting them through the EAPs that was mentioned before can turn out to be beneficial. The next strategy, we're talking about financial wellness initiatives. Here, we're trying to show how empowering our employees with capacity building tools will help them navigate the storm successfully in right now, in the current time, and also beyond. Like when we say wellness initiatives, we're talking about budgeting workshops, collaboration with financial institutions and educational resources. This can pave the way for long-term financial stability. Then last on the list is transportation subsidies or alternatives. So there are some practical measures that can be taken by organizations to create better transportation support for employees and increase employee satisfaction. We're suggesting transportation subsidies like transport fare, coupons, company-sponsored shuttles, or even carpooling initiatives. So let me just briefly explain what carpooling is. It's like sharing
Oh wow, Elizabeth, we Okay. I once again I take a network thing. But did we all enjoy our presentation? Did we all enjoy our presentation? I'm sure when she comes back, she would conclude as well. You know, throughout when she was talking, there was just so many reactions, and I can't wait for and members of Group 16 to become CEOs that implement all of this as well. But we have CEOs in the room, so they're going to take back your implementation strategies. But that was Elizabeth Unjoko. If she comes back before we move on, we would allow her conclude. Once again, if you're just joining us, we are grateful that you have come to witness the graduation ceremony of the Cohort 2 of the Youth of Enterprise program. Once again, Mr. Bolade Eko and Ms. Obi Ibekwe, we're really grateful that you're still here with us and you're taking time out of your busy schedules to be here as well. I see everyone. I see Chidi Makano. I see Chinazo. I see Christopher. I see Confidence Udoka. I see Daniel Olawi. I see Divine Alioze Donisola Olainka. Edima Tomberry. Congratulations to all of you. And thank you so much for being here with us as well. Also, please ensure, to check out enterprisengr.com/YOE and ensure that you take time out, take charge of your life, take charge, and, join our cohort next. Well, wait, once again, I just want to confirm if Elizabeth Unjoku is on the call. Okay, we would.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
Yes,
do you want to conclude real quick? Elizabeth?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry,
can.
I'm really having troubles with my internet. But can you hear me clearly? Let me just conclude.
Yes, Elizabeth, we can. Just conclude.
Okay, so all right, thank you, Annie. So I was trying to explain what the carpooling initiative under the last strategy, transportation subsidy is. Carpooling is when you share a ride with friends or neighbors when you're all heading in the same direction. So it helps save money on fuel, reduces traffic, and it's also good for the environment when we're talking about sustainability, and also fosters networking. So this is the last strategy on the list, and these proactive strategies that have been proposed right now is going to help fortify our organization and support our employees through economic shifts due to the fuel subsidy removal. Organizations that support employees give rise to a stronger, healthier workforce for the labor market. Thank you. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Even with your network interruptions, you're giving us such a beautiful presentation. And congratulations to members of Group 16. That was very, very beautiful. And thank you for the implementation and the strategies as well that you've proposed for us. We would take like I said, these group presentations, we're going to give winners prizes here. Nobody knows it yet, so it's a surprise to all of us, including myself as well, because that's the only thing I know that the organizer said, Annie, we're not going to tell you so that you don't say it. Let it be a surprise to everyone. And please want to appreciate Chapel Hill Denham for sponsoring this award. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the head of retail products, Miss Adora Obikili. Adora Obikili, as she's a representative of Chapel Hill Denham. Please, a round of applause. Before she comes in, again, I want to ensure that all of you are there. So please give me some technological applause. Give me the love. Let her feel it as well. It's YOE. We do its best here. And she needs to know before she goes that even though we're not seeing face to face, this is the best place that you can be. Miss Adora Obikili, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Annie. Good morning, everyone. Just to be sure, can you all hear me? Yes? Awesome.
Yes, we can.
All right, great. Thank you so much. I'm going to try my best to match your energy, Annie, because yeah, you've set the bar really high. So first of all, congratulations on this milestone achievement to all of you in the cohorts. It's very clear from the snippets of the presentations and the testimonials that we've seen this morning that we are all in the presence of, bright minds and greatness. And I'm really excited to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Before I go into my presentation, I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks and appreciation for the CEO of EnterpriseNGR, Obi, as well as her team, Joy, everyone who has been involved in putting this event together. It's an initiative that is very dear to us at Chapel Hill Denham, and even more on a personal note for me myself. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity to get to speak to all of you. Thank you so much. First and foremost, like I already said, this is very personal for me. I actually started off my career in investment banking almost 2 decades ago as an intern in the UK. And I like the fact that one of the points that was raised was about networking. I don't know if you know this phrase that people say, but literally your network is your net worth. So I just want to encourage all of you in this cohort and even reach out to those that have passed through this program to maintain those relationships, because those relationships are the foundation on which you will build your career and your success in your career across different trainings or jurisdictions. So please hold on to those relationships. Very, very important. So I want to talk to you about something very significant today, and I will simply call it financial independence or financial freedom. Something that is very pertinent and important to all of us in Nigeria right now, given all that's been happening in the economy over the past few years. So a little bit of background. So when I first started off in investment banking in the UK, it was such a big deal for me and everyone else that I know, because it was such a prestigious career. I actually thought in my mind that I had arrived with my big salary. Everything was going great. It was fantastic. We were living the life. And then 2007/2008, the credit crunch kicked in and reality set in for all of us. Some of us lost our jobs. Some of us were fortunate to retain our jobs, but we could also see the damage that had been caused for everyone personally and even globally. It was a really big shock to the capital markets. And so I decided to get serious about, my personal finance. And it's one thing to give advisory to big companies, but most of us don't have enough time to actually advise ourselves on how to manage our income. And so I had to take this very seriously. And what did I start doing? I started getting into books, courses, laying my hands on anything I could to get myself to understand better how to manage and plan for my future and my generation to come. And so I want to advise all of you, first of all, people often say that the best time to start making plans for your financial freedom is yesterday. The next best time is today, not tomorrow. So after I give you this talk, I hope that you're going to take the first step towards your financial freedom. If not for anybody, at least for yourself. So in my time, we didn't have the benefits of fintech. Fintech is like a new thing. It's only been a few years that this buzz has kicked in. And so it was a bit difficult to get this financial advisory that you need to plan your life. And this is where Invest Niger comes in. Chapel Hill Denham is very passionate about financial inclusion, financial freedom. If you know my CEO, it's something he talks about all the time. And so a few years ago, we started doing some research to build this platform that would allow the younger generation to come into the capital markets. And it was very scary for us because we found out that the average age of an investor in the Nigerian capital markets was 52 years old. This is not normal. It's supposed to be much less. And this is what you see in developed economies. The capital markets are very important to economic development because it's the capital that you raise from the capital markets that you use to develop your economy. You use to build bridges, you use to build industry. So it's very, very important and crucial to economic development. And so we set out on a mission to reduce this number. And the first thing we did was to ensure that the MTN public offer, which happened in 2021, we were going to create a financial platform that would allow people to participate in this. And we achieved this. The number has come down significantly, but more interestingly, 76% of those who participated in that offer was actually women. And this trend has continued. So yay for women empowerment. So it's important because generally women tend to be excluded financially. And we're the ones that, sorry to say for the men in the room, we're the ones that make the sound financial decisions for the family and generations to come, right? And so it's very important when we can empower women with tools like this. So Invest Niger's mission was actually to set out to create a nation of empowered investors and also build a community of financially independent Nigerians. And we've created products that actually speak to this. One of the products I want to talk to you about, well, there are two, but the first one is a product called 100M65. We designed this product because we actually believe that every Nigerian should have the opportunity to have at least 100 million naira by the time they turn 65. 65 is an important age because that's when most people tend to go into retirement. And when you're in retirement, your life continues. You still want to be able to take care of yourself medically and otherwise. And so 100 million is quite a sizable number for most people in Nigeria today. And so I took an average age of everyone in the cohort and I landed on 20 years old. And from 20 to 65 is 45 years. And if I told you that all you needed to do today is commit to putting aside 1,500 naira every month from now till you turn 65. And if this amount is compounded quarterly at 15% interest rates annually, you would be able to have at least 100 million by the time you turn 65. Now, for those of us that are thinking bigger, let me run some numbers for you. So if you increase that amount to 3,000 a month, you have 200 million. And if you push yourself and you do 7,600 naira a month, you can have 500 million naira by the time you turn 65. And so we've played around with some of these numbers just to really simplify things for you, because back in the days, for you to invest in some of these capital market instruments, it was unattainable, it was really expensive. But we've been able to break things down and simplify it so that you're able to start your journey early, because the beauty of investing is time. That's actually the secret. That's how compound interest works. The more time you have, the more your money can double, triple, quadruple. So I implore all of you today to please go and search on your app store for Invest Niger, download the app, play around with it. If you're not familiar with capital markets, financial terms, we have a module called Learning. Learning is very dear to me because honestly, the more you know, the more you do. Because like I mentioned earlier, when I first started my career, I started in investment banking. I should know these things because that's where I work. But the reality is that most people don't, because of the sorts of terms that I use. It's a bit complicated. If you didn't study it in university, it's a bit over your head. But the reality is that, you know, we have taken our time to really simplify it, to get people to understand simple concepts like the 50-30-20 rule, which essentially means you're allowed to, whatever you bring in, you're allowed to spend 50% of it. 30% you can, you know, treat yourself. But that 20% is really what you should be putting aside for your investing. If you notice, I'm not saying saving. Saving is great, but investing is much better, okay? Because you're able to get better rates for your money works harder when you invest it. So those are one of the things I wanted to talk about. So just go into the app, go to Learning, get familiar with things that you ordinarily you would not be exposed to, you wouldn't be able to understand unless you have a financial advisor sitting next to you. We've made it very simple. We've made it free so that everybody should be entitled to financial education to start with. And then from there, we also have products that you can easily begin to get yourself, you know, whet your appetite for investing. And last but not least, I really just want to encourage you to continue on this journey. You've started off really well. You're ahead of a lot of people right now going into this program. I know it's something that required a lot of dedication, hard work, and focus. And this is the foundation on which you're going to build the rest of your success in whatever you intend to do. Chapel Hill Denham, Invest Niger, we're here to handhold you throughout your journey. Please do not be a stranger. Reach out to us. We're here to serve you. Thank you so much, and congratulations once again on this milestone achievement. Well done.
Thank you, Adora Bikili. Please, a round of applause for her. A round of applause. Thank you so much. I'm going to reach out as well because 100 million. I want to have 100 million at 65. Of course I do. So I would be reaching out, and I would also be downloading Invest Niger as well so that I can invest. Thank you all so much. We're going to take the prizes soon. I know a lot of people are excited for that. If you're on YouTube watching us, please ensure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and of course like this video. And, you know, follow us on Instagram at YouTube Enterprise. And do not forget to sign up to our wait list on enterprisengr.com/YOE. Our CEO, once again, means Obi Bekwe, you know, would announce the winners. Like I said earlier, do not forget to get a glass. We're going to cheers soon. We're going to, you know, cheers soon to our graduates as well. So please get a glass to yourselves and we'll give artsy cheers to our graduating interns here. Mr. Bibekwe, please let us know the moment we've all been waiting for. Drum rolls, everybody. Please bring it in.
Thank you, everyone. It's been so exciting being a part of this event. And Adora, just listening to you, I wish I could grow backwards and that I had the benefit of this advice and this information that you shared with us. And of course, the fantastic platform of Invest Niger to organize my life, because my ears were popping when I was hearing those numbers. But unfortunately for us, some of us are closer to the end game of 65 then. So those of you that are just starting out your careers and getting this information, you don't know how lucky you are, and I hope you make good use of it. Now, in terms of our participants, the group presentations, I was very impressed, listening to you. And you're all winners. And what we try to achieve with the group presentations is there are 3 skills that we promote with that. And the first one is presentation skills. And the second one is problem-solving skills. You have to recognize that there's a problem and how do we go about solving it. And the third one, which is very important in the modern workplace, is teamwork. In all those groups, even though it's one person that presented, and it was just highlights of the initial presentation, which were much longer, there were on the average about 5 members that contributed to the presentation. So I say well done to all of you. You are all winners. And we thank Chapel Hill Denham and Invest Niger for sponsoring the awards for this cohort. Very interesting. In fact, I'm very envious of you guys. But without further ado, I will go straight to announcing the winners. So, in 3rd place is Group 3. How to create a healthy work-life balance to avoid mental health, represented by Akim Shogunwa. Well done. But there were other members of the group, Kogi Prudence, Daniel Olawi, Adedoyin Ajetumobi, Chinwendu Ezemegwara. So congratulations to you. And the award, courtesy of Chapel Hill Denham, is 50,000 naira each in your Invest Niger wallet. We want to start you on the journey of your financial freedom. So 50,000 naira award to each of you in your Invest Niger wallet. Congratulations. And in 2nd place, let's hear the drum rolls, is Group 17. Their presentation topic was youth unemployment and its effect on the economy. Well done. They were represented by Sarah Gabriel. I really, I'm very proud of the female folk, featuring very, very prominently in our program. So well done. And the award, the other members of the group are Chinasa Ayadike, Okpeyemi Adeleye, Godwin Michael, and Onyemachi Endelin. Congratulations. And the award to you guys is, oh wow, a whopping 100,000 naira each in your Invest Niger wallet. If in fact, I'm already imagining what will be happening in those accounts come by the time you guys turn 65. So the whole idea, and we really thank Chapel Hill Denham for this, is to start you guys on your prudent financial planning for your life. This is information that doesn't come to people as early as it has come to you. So please, take advantage of it. You're very, very lucky. And make sure that those accounts grow with your own savings. And finally, to our winner of the day, the first position goes to Group 16, ably represented by Elizabeth Njoko. They did a fantastic job of their topic, which was navigating the impact of fuel subsidy removal, strategies for employee support. I was even taking some notes as she was speaking. That's how interesting that topic was, and they did a good job of it. And incidentally, it was a group made up of 2 members. Elizabeth worked with Faith Awoleri. So congratulations again, the women, knocking it out of the park. And the award to each of them is a whopping 250,000 naira each in their Invest Niger wallet. Please, let's see those applause for them. They have done a fantastic job. So congratulations to all the winners and all the groups. And last but not least is the overall best performing intern from Cohort 2. Now, this intern was selected after assessing the performance in her graduate aptitude test, where she came tops. The feedback that we had from the employer where she was attached, the group presentation participation, and how well she did on the orientation score. What this says is that we keep evaluating you through every phase of the program to make sure that people are engaged and that they're learning. And it is my pleasure to announce Karen Okewulonu as the top graduating intern from Cohort 2. And the award to her is also 250,000 naira in her Invest Niger wallet, courtesy of Chapel Hill Denham. Congratulations, Karen, on a job well done. And congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Annie.
Thank you, Ms. Obi. Thank you, our CEO, and thank you, Chapel Hill Denham, for such lovely presentations. Congratulations to all our winners, Karen, Elizabeth, Akim, Sarah, and members of your group. Congratulations. A big, quite good sum of money. I would also be expecting mine, Adora. Please let you know that I can also be credited in my Invest Niger account as well. You know, I put up something real quick, and I told everybody, you know, let's get a glass real quick. And so I would implore for all those who are panelists to unmute at this time, and I will tell you something we would say. So when I say YOE, we say the next. I will put it in, YOE the next. I say YOE, you say the world awaits us. And I say YOE, we say we are youths of enterprise. So do we want to do that real quick? Did we all get that, just to confirm? YOE, the next. YOE, the world awaits us. And YOE, we are youths of enterprise. So YOE.
The next.
The next.
Oh, no, just a little bit more energy. YOE, the next.
The next.
YOE, the world awaits us. And YOE, we are youth of
enterprise.
Thank you, and cheers to everyone who is graduating. Congratulations to you all. We are also proud of you. Congratulations once again. Congratulations. You should be proud of yourselves and your parents as well. We will take a remark from Joy Abara again. You know, we've heard her speak on the air. Speak one more time as she gives us her remarks.
Thank you very much, Annie, and good morning once again to all our distinguished guests. I'd like to stand on the existing protocol to give a special shout out to very special people like our board of directors, our YOE employer partners, our alumni, our existing interns, my colleagues, and of course the stars of the moment, our graduating interns. As we end this occasion, I want to take a moment to reflect on the insightful engagement and the remarkable achievements that have defined this journey. To our brilliant graduates, your ambition, passion, and commitment to excellence have been truly inspiring. During your 6-month internship, you embraced the spirit of innovation and collaboration, and you took on new territories, showcasing your skill sets, breaking barriers, and applying the mindsets about the Gen Z generation. As you begin your journey today, I am filled with profound sense of pride and optimism. Your resilience and exceptionality not only give me hope for the future, but also fuels my resolve to ensure that more talents like yourselves benefit from the valuable service that the Youth of Enterprise Internship Program offers. To our employer partners, you have collaborated with us and provided opportunities within your various organizations for our interns to learn and grow. Your contributions mean so much to us. We value your commitments to our vision and of ensuring that deserving youths can access employment opportunities regardless of where they are from. Thank you for trusting us. I would like to also extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed keynote speaker, Mr. Bola Adieko, for sharing his wisdom, insights, and words of encouragement. Your presence truly has enriched this ceremony, and we're all inspired to reach for the stars. I also must thank our generous sponsor, Chapel Hill Denham, represented by Adora Obakili, whose support has made this event possible. Your belief in our mission and our commitment to empowering the next generation of leaders is truly commendable, and we are immensely grateful for your partnership. In addition, I have to say a very big thank you to our amiable moderator, Eni. You all will agree with me that he has done an incredible job steering this ship to a glorious end. Thank you for sharing your light with us. Last but not the least, I'd like to commend each and every one of our brilliant interns who pitched their presentations today. Your creativity, innovation, and passion for change are a testament to the incredible potential that lies within each of you. As you embark on your next chapter, I have no doubt that you will continue to inspire and lead with purpose. In closing, let us carry forward the lessons we have learned, the connections made, and the memories shared as we embrace the future with hope, courage, and determination. Together, we have achieved great things, and together we'll continue to shape a bright tomorrow for generations to come. Congratulations once again to all our graduates. May your future be filled with endless possibilities. Please don't forget to follow us on social media. You'll find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, X. Thank you all very much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day. Over to you, Amy.
Thank you, Joy Avara. Please a round of applause for her. Thank you all so much once again. Congratulations to every one of our graduating interns today. Thank you for staying with us to the end of this, August occasion. I hope that you celebrate your wins. You could celebrate it over jollof rice. I'll be eating amala, goofy, and gbegiri on behalf of you, so don't worry. I'll be celebrating with you as well wherever I am, and you can be sure I will do it with multiple wraps of amala. Congratulations to everyone. And once again, we want to say thank you to our keynote speaker, Mr. Bola Adieko, our CEO, Ms. Obi Ibekwe, our representative from Chapel Hill, and we say thank you so much. Please do not forget my 250,000 naira in my Invest Niger account. And of course, thank you to the Youth of Enterprise and members of staff at YOE. Thank you for putting this together. We appreciate you, we love you, and we can't wait to see you at the next graduation ceremony. So all our graduating interns, you've done yourselves proud, and we can't wait to see you, be at wonderful and incredible positions wherever you find yourselves. Please keep the YOE flag flying. We love you. And once again, thank you all so much for coming to this August occasion. Enjoy the rest of your day. Once again, my name is Eniolu Adelowo, Principal of Cohort. Thank you, but you can call me Eni. Thank you, and have a good day ahead.